Hello, creatures of the internet. Today we're going to be playing I Want to Pursue the Mean Side Character by Sun Angelique. This is an indie game. I want to say it's through itch.io, but I'm not 100% sure. I got it with a bunch of games. I got it as a bundle, so I'm not sure if it costs money. Like, I'm genuinely not sure. I think it does, but it's somewhat cheap. So, I mean, if it looks interesting to you, support the dev. Please support the dev. That's what we're here for. We're here to support our devs. I'm going to leave a link to it in the description below so you can find it. I'm assuming there's going to be a bunch of endings because come on, it's an anime game. Let's do this. Ooh, that's loud. This bitch have rose quartz style hair. If you watch Steven Universe, oh no, it's not capturing. Why is it not? Let's restart this. Hopefully this doesn't look bad. I guess I'm using screen recorder because game capture and window capture is not working. Let's restart that. Oh no! I lost my handkerchief. That's terrible. Wasn't that your favorite silk one? Yes. It was so expensive. I might have to wait a while to get a new one. This bitch actually have rose. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, look, she got put rose quartz on the screen. Bitch has identical hair. How much does that weigh? It doesn't look as anime as I expected it to. I mean, it's still got that kind of edge, but it's more cartoony. I downloaded this game probably a month ago, so I don't 100% remember. I just remember seeing it and the premise of it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna play that. Kind of is what it is, but I like the art style. Don't get me wrong. It's just not straight up anime. It reminds me of more of like a cartoon style with like an anime twinge to it, which I'm into. I like that. Give me that shit. I know I said anime earlier, though, and I wanted to correct myself. Excuse me. Eep. Miss Claremont? Does this handkerchief belong to you? No! Huh? But I heard you explicitly say. You can keep it! Please, have it! I don't want it anymore. Look, this handkerchief is yours, so just take it. Eek! Oh no, we upset her. Please don't bully us. We're sorry. We'll never bother you again. Let's go! Bitch, we out. I watched the two fleeing figures. I can't believe we ran into Miss Claremont. She's as mean looking as they say. At least we didn't do anything like talk to His Highness. I heard she saw one girl who had accidentally touched His Highness' shoulder, and she had to quit school because her family was forced to move out the country. What the fuck? How cruel! Of course. What else should I expect? I mean, I didn't really expect a thank you or anything, but I also didn't enjoy how they reacted when I tried to hand it back her item. But what else could I do? Ever since I could remember, people seem to think whenever I approached them that I planned to harm them or something. I wasn't sure if it was because I was taller than the average woman, or because my eyes looked mean and sharp, or because my hairstyle, which I tried to straighten, was reminiscent of an antagonist from a novel. Even my own name, Beatrix, seemed to add on the image of me being a spiteful person. I don't think it's a spiteful name. You could be cool and rock Beatrix. It's just an inch. It's one you don't hear often. Like, at least in New York, with my limited social experience. Maybe I'm not the right person to talk about this. I have not run into a lot of Beatrixes. It's just not one of those things that I have run into. I feel for her though, being a bigger person. Like, I'm not like obese, but I am big for someone who was born female. I am non-binary. I identify they, them. I do not identify female, but I was born into a female meat suit, if that makes sense. I am a female-born skelly person, but I am a non-binary skelly person. If you looked at me from afar, you would say female when I'm not wearing my binder. I don't know what my parents were thinking when they named me that. Not like I could ask them, as though I wasn't particularly close with either, which made me a very lonely child. Thus, I did my best to try to make friends with other children. Yet, any time I tried to approach another child, they would end up crying or wetting their pants from seeing my sharp eyes. Oh no! Not the eyes, woman! Thus, I was never able to make friends since I was a child, even though I truly tried, resulting in my somewhat awkward personality. Tired of it all, I had thought that if I was going to be treated as a mean-spirited bully no matter what I did, I might as well just play the part. I quickly became known as Beatrix, the jealous fiancée of the prince who would tyrannize anyone who approached him. Though if I were truthful, I don't care much for my fiancé, and Edvard, my fiancé, never bothered to take any interest in me either. Is it like, okay, I got questions. Is it like an arranged marriage, or did they actually hook up? Because if they actually hooked up and planned this, they should care for each other. If it's some weird arranged bullshit, then I understand, but come on, man. Additionally, I did nothing like force a girl and her family to move like those two girls said. That girl moved because her father's new business was located in the rural area of our empire. What I mostly did to people was intimidate them a little or just stare at them with these sharp eyes. This bitch got blades for eyes. However, that was enough for the student body as they began to spread rumors of my cruelty. Thus, I never had to do much to make people afraid of me. And so, for a good amount of my schooling, I was the infamous Beatrix Claremont. Until Beatrix! And right on cue. Aw, she's cute! This is Lily Abbott. This is Lily Abbott. My only friend is as sad as it is to say. Lily is basically the opposite of me. Well, I mean, okay. She's well known among the student body for being the low-class transfer student who seemed to ensnare the hearts of several well-known male students, including a Grand Knight's son, the Prime Minister's son, and even an illegitimate son of a duke. But he's kind of known to be flirtatious. Yet she never seemed interested in any of them, and despite always approaching her, she spent her time instead. Beatrix, there you are! I was looking for you so we could have lunch together! With me. The heinous Beatrix Claremont. You didn't have to seek me out. I'm sure I would have gone back to the cafeteria at some point. There I go again. Unable to speak my feelings instead of saying sorry or even a thank you. I just speak harsh words only. One of the result for my lack of social communication. True, but I wanted to see you as soon as possible. There she goes, saying such embarrassing words again. While I am unable to speak about my feelings, Lily seems to have no filter. Okay, whilst I like Lily, I think I actually prefer the looks of our main character. Like, I like her hair, and I like her sharp eyes. What is wrong with sharp eyes? This bitch got beautiful diamond eyes. They so sharp. I like it. Besides, the lunch is just some weird European life food again, so it's not like I'm that excited to eat it. I mean, doesn't this world have some normal food? Would love to have a burger again. What was that? Oh, nothing. By the way, what's with the handkerchief? Oh, this belonged to some student. I was trying to return it. Seeing her face, you probably guessed what happened. Want me to go cast a curse on them? That is not... casting curses on my sister's enemies. It's just one of those, it's one of those fucking like inspirational cards you find on Facebook. Just girly things. Nani? Lily! Don't even joke about that. You know the usage of dark magic is forbidden by the... Okay, dark magic exists in this universe. Whoops. That could actually be one of the cards in their universe. If you're caught, you could face execution or worse. Yeah, okay, I got it. I wasn't that serious anyway. Why does magic even exist then if we can't use it when we want to? Anyway, why not keep that handkerchief then? She didn't take it when she had a chance. It's finders keepers now. I'd rather not. She said this was important to her, and she might regret not taking it, so... You're so sweet, Beatrix. What? How about we go take it to the Lost and Found before we grab our lunch? The girl might grab it from there later. I suppose, yes, that would be the right course of action. Let's go then! Oh my god, personal space, bitch! Like, you can be as cute as you want. There's a personal space bubble. Wait, don't rush me! And so we both returned the handkerchief to the Lost and Found. Despite how I may act, I am truly grateful for having Lily as a friend, as she seems to make up for some of the deficiencies I have. She would get upset at me if I said that aloud, though. Lily would constantly tell me not to bring myself down, while also showering me in praise and compliments, as you saw earlier. I do not know how she can always find a kind thing to say about me, as I never saw these traits in myself before. Love yourself. I get that at times it is so hard to see, like, the positive traits of yourself, but you can't do that. Don't do that! Yet still, rather than seeing me as detestable as the other students do, she is the only one that doesn't see me that way. Rather, she seems to see me as lovable. She's got the gay. I'm not sure how someone such as me was lucky enough to have a friend like her, but ever since we did become friends, she has stuck to my side and seemed to be the only person who can tolerate me. I'm harsh, mean-looking, and antisocial. Bitch, you are a queen! Look at that queen! Just look at that! Look at that figure! That's a queen! And she's so small and cute and sweet and overall sincere. Anyone would wonder how two drastically different people such as us became friends, correct? No! Maybe I'm biased, but like, I wouldn't look at two people who are like, this person big,
this person small.
How the fuck how do they put up with each other? It's almost like body types and haircuts and face size and eye shapes don't even matter when you're actually communicating with another person. Weird! Mind equals blown! I hate that cliche, and I hate when that's brought up in games. It's like, stop
it. Get some help.
Stop. Everyone is their own king or queen. Like, you need to stop. Well, it started around the beginning. Oh, we get a flashback. Around the beginning of the school year, when I was still putting on my little persona. You there, commoner! Huh? Me? Who else would I be talking to? Does anyone else here reek of the scent of labor? Ugh, she smells a poor person, guys. The other students laugh at this. Insert laugh track. Lily at the time was a new student to the academy. Furthermore, she's the only student to come from a lower class. Oh, so it's literally just pick on the poor girl. Got it. She was accepted due to the fact that she had been adopted by a baron recently and now attends the academy, which is filled with other wealthy and upper class students. Despite me being the only one confronting her, I was not the only student who found her presence irksome. So seeing me belittle the tiny girl, yes, tiny girl, was a treat for most of her. What, is everyone else bigger? Like, she doesn't, it's not that much of a difference. This absolute bitch queen on the side here was just talking about how she's so much bigger than like the average person. Compare her and her, and yeah, there's a size difference, but she just, apparently everyone else is like, yeah, this bitch tiny. How, what is there like a magical like slim margin of like height? Is this how it is at school with girls? I'm confused. I was homeschooled, I don't know. Yet who knew what that little confrontation led to? Wait, that hair, those eyes, that pose. Are you Beatrix Claremont? Yes, I am. That face. I haven't commented on anything other than the initial, like, oh, it's like cartoony, but with like a twinge of anime. It's not straight up anime with the proportions, which I kind of love. I love that the backgrounds seem to also be drawn. They're minimal, but it fucking works. And the facial expressions so far are so good. I love it. I like the music choices too. Like, I'm actually really digging this. Oh my god, it's really you. You know of me? Of course I do. I played every route in Magical Academy Love Life in order to just even catch glimpses of you. I even have all your official merchandise. Well, I mean, till that stupid truck hit me. Magical Academy merchandise? Truck? Oh wow, you're even more beautiful in person. But beautiful? Yeah, even more so than your sprite. Oh, she's a gamer girl. Oh, but I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lily Abbott. It's nice to meet you. Beatrix is just pulling a full Uno in reverse. There's just some math symbols going on in her head. She can't even comprehend it, guys. Lily broke her. Oh, nice to meet you too. Wait, that's not why I approached you. Huh? Why did you approach me then? I saw you and the prince walking together to class. Tell me, as I am the fiance of the prince, what is your relationship with him? We don't have any relationship. He bumped into me, which made me drop my books. Then he made some big deal out of it and told me he would carry them for me to my next class, which I refused. Yet still, even though I kept telling him no thanks, he carried them anyway, making a bigger thing out of it than it was. Honestly, it was kind of troublesome. That event scene always irked me, but more so in real life. What? Nani? As if someone as great as the prince would carry some commoner's filthy books to class. I'm not lying. And honestly, I wasn't happy about the whole thing either. Though I can't do anything about it now, so is there anything else I can do for you? Fine. Since you asked, I don't want you to ever come near the prince ever again. Done. Oh, huh? Big naughty. Done so. Deal. I agree. I'm never gonna approach the prince. Won't even look at him. Hey, I'll be happy if he does the same for me. You agreed pretty quickly? Of course I agreed. If it means that you'll stop being upset with me, I'll gladly avoid the prince. I see. Of course. It's good that you understand your situation then. I'm happy to hear you agreed so easily. Hey, she's still doing that. There's still math symbols and like Uno cards in her mindscape right now. And I'm happy that you're happy. Huh? I think you look so much more lovely when you're happy, Miss Beatrix. You think I am lovely? Your golden flaxen hair, your sky blue eyes, the elegant way you hold yourself. How can I not think you're lovely? Rather than being approached by the prince, I am much happier being approached by you. Elegant? So how about this? In exchange for never seeing the prince again, I get to see you more often. So if you could, may I please get to know you better by starting off as friends? You notice how she said starting off. This bitch thirsty. I could be eternally grateful if someone as beautiful as you. Okay, fine. Just please shut up. So that's a yes? It's a yes. I'm just so happy to hear that. My first friend. Huh? Say something? No, nothing. I said nothing. Your ill-bred ears are probably just too full of dirt to hear anything. Either way, I look forward to getting to know you better. Likewise. Oh, I thought that was an I, not no. I'm a commoner. I can't read, don't mind me. Though I'm only doing this so you don't have any time to spend with the prince. That's fine by me. How about we walk to our next class together? If you would like. Of course. Any chance to spend time with you would make me happy. Aww, our girl's happy. And thus, that is how we became friends. I still cringe at the way I acted before. Honestly, it was pretty awful. And I would love to say my behavior changed drastically after we became friends, but that would be a lie. Though, thanks to Lily's patience and effort on my part, we've gotten to a point in our friendship where I no longer call her a commoner and also stopped hurling insults at her. Damn, how long did that take? But like, you open up being sympathetic with the whole, I have tried my best to not be a bitch and people hate my knife eyes. They're just disgusting. So I finally gave in. And then you're just like, this is someone who actually like not only showed you kindness, but also kind of was hardcore hitting on you. And at the same time, you're just like,
nah, I'm gonna be a bitch.
what? I feel like someone that was in that position would jump at that, yet Lily has never stopped speaking of her admiration of my many features, which I suppose motivated me to try and change a bit so I could meet her expectations. And so I stopped my horrible ways and tried to be the person she saw me as by trying to help others and working harder to make more friends. Though there hasn't been much success, but at least Lily has always been there to comfort me when things never went my way. And so here we are now. The school lunch is delicious, isn't it, Beatrix? Yeah, it is quite good, I suppose. Even the bread is soft and fluffy? Yes, I do agree. We should feed each other. I think so as well. Wait! Why would I ever do such a thing? Especially in public! Ooh, I tried. Really? Just then I see that Lily dug into her bag and took out a textbook. Isn't that the textbook for our arcane class? Are you gonna study? Ah, yeah. They didn't really teach magic where I was from. So that's because magic didn't exist. So I need to study to catch up to the rest of you guys. Oh, so this is a regular person? Am I just catching up? Has this been obvious? This is a regular human from the human world, from our world? Hurled into whatever this weird dimension of dukes and magic and other things are? But studying magic in this world is way different than the video game. All I had to do was mash buttons, but here I actually have to do reading and stuff. Video game. Aha, never mind, don't worry about it. Let me see. Oh, okay. As Lily hands me her textbook, I glance over the material she's studying. This material, we've gone over this weeks ago. She's still on this. At this rate, she might not catch up for the upcoming test. Let me help you study. Are you sure? I don't want to waste your lunchtime helping me. It was my decision to help you, wasn't it? Are you questioning it? I know. Good. Then let's start reviewing together. Besides, we are friends. We should help each other out. I think 5 years were added to my life. What did you just say? Huh? Nothing whatsoever. Right. Well, let's go over these spells right here. You'll need for next week's test. Okay, I just want backstory on the chick. At first I was like, oh, okay, we're focusing on the main character. It makes sense with the title of the thing. I thought it was all set in the same universe. Big Nani! Whoa, I can't believe I was able to catch up that fast. You're so smart, Beatrix. I'm not that smart. I merely studied. That's all. The benefits of having only one friend, most of my free time was spent studying. But I am glad that I was of some assistance to you. For more than just some assistance, I really appreciate it, Beatrix. You grateful? Shouldn't it be the other way around? I mean, she has to tolerate me. Yeah, I mean, when I first came here, most of the other students ignored me since I wasn't of noble blood like them. Only you would reply to me whenever I talked to you. If I didn't have you, I would probably have no one else to sit down and eat lunch like this or help with studying. That's why I'm so appreciative of the fact that we're friends. I want to cry. It was as if she read my heart and spoke it out loud. Yet it wasn't my heart she was reading aloud, but hers. I never knew someone could feel such joy at finding out that the feelings that they had been too scared to share were actually reciprocated. Yet it is unfair that she only had the courage to be honest. I want that courage. I want to tell her how I truly feel. I'm glad we're friends too. Holy crap, why can't audio recordings exist in this world yet? Okay, so I think I'm gonna save it here. I'm not gonna quick save it. Stop that game. I'm gonna save it here, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and we're gonna have to continue this. This is so good so far. I really like this. Like, I didn't go back to the actual store page, and like, here, we're gonna do this real quick. I didn't go back to the store page and actually like read up on this because I assumed that it was just what I remembered. I don't know if it mentions on the store page. I'm so curious about this, about Lily. What is her deal? I need to know. Oh, that was I want to pursue the mean side character. There's probably multiple endings. I'm not sure because like I said, I haven't gone and checked out the store page since I first downloaded it, which was probably a hefty month and a half, 2 months ago. I highly recommend. This is super fun. I'm loving this. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like. It would mean the world to me. Till next time, friends. Bye. Bitch, you are a queen.
All women are queens. If she breathes, she the fuck?